everyone, I'm Jody. Welcome to my channel and welcome to, say it with me, Friday Face Off. If you are new here, welcome. This is, I don't know why I'm screaming today. I'm just really excited about this Friday Face Off because we're talking about dry shampoos. Now, some people like dry shampoos, some people don't. The older I have gotten, the more I have really grown fond of dry shampoos. When used correctly, they can save you a day of washing your hair, and as I've gotten older and my hair has become more dry, an extra day of not adding shampoo or styling a heat product to it has really helped me keep longer hair and keep it looking healthy. If you're new here and you're wondering, why would I follow a beauty YouTuber whose hair is greasy? That's by design. I took one for the team. We are in day 3.5 of no shampooing on my hair. And yeah, it's greasy and I'm ready to get this Friday Face Off underway. Not only has dry shampoo become important in my hair routine, but finding the right dry shampoo has become important. This is not a sponsored video. I purchased both of these dry shampoos, but as I learned more about dry shampoos, and if you have any, check this out for yourself in the ingredient list, you'll find more times than not either propane or butane in the ingredient list, and oftentimes it's towards the top of the ingredient list. I don't know if you have any experience with propane or butane, but both are highly flammable. Finding a dry shampoo that works, that does not contain any type of an alcohol like a propane or a butane, was important to me, and I did find one. So we are going to see if this Hask Biotin, which is also a thickening dry shampoo, can work as well as the top-rated, much-loved Moroccan oil dry shampoo. So if you are ready, let's do something with this greasy hair of mine, and we're gonna see in real time if either of these work, if they both work, and I'm gonna break down all the differences that you'll wanna know. So let's get into it. First up is the Biotin Boost by Hask. This is a thickening dry shampoo. It is a clean brand. It's also cruelty-free. This sells for $6 on Amazon, Ulta, Walmart. I'll link both of these below. I don't know which of these two dry shampoos will come out as the winner in the Friday Face Off, so I will just link them both down below. This one is free of sulfates, it's gluten-free, it's vegan, it's also free of artificial colors and aluminum. Now it says in the ingredients to hold it back 6 to 8 inches and to apply to the root. A couple other things to note before we spray is the marketing says that it is an ultra-fine rice starch formula infused with biotin, collagen, and caffeine, which acts quickly to soak up oil, sweat, and odor. Well, I don't know about the odor part. I don't think I have odor, but I do have oil, as you can clearly see. All right, it also says leaves hair fresh, clean, and with visible lift. So let's just see about the visible lift. So this is what it looks like before we spray it. I can't believe I'm showing my greasy hair on the internet. So here's what my hair looks like. I'm just gonna clip this over here and we're gonna spray it. And then it says just to brush it in with your fingers. I mean, that definitely looks less greasy. I'm gonna spray it, now I'm gonna spray it on this upper side of the root, the underside. Just a little bit. A quick tip with dry shampoo usage is use it the night before you're gonna need it. So if you get oily on day 3, for example, then spray it into your hair on the evening of night 2, and then sleep with the dry shampoo in your hair, because as you're sleeping, the movement around on the pillow allows the product to absorb the oil and work throughout your hair more. See, you can see how oily that is right there in the front. I'm just gonna spray that real good, because that is a good indicator of if it's working or not, because that's pretty oily. I mean, that definitely looks as though, yeah, that looks like there's no grease there in comparison to what it looked like before. So that's pretty good, and there is a bit of a lift there. So I am liking this one so far. And for $6, I really love that result. The Moroccan oil sells for $26, and you can get it in a light tone or a dark tone. I have it in the light tone because my hair is light and dark. So I thought light would be the safest way to go. Definitely a lot of grease right there. The marketing on this one also says it's an ultra light rice formula that helps absorb oil and odor. So again, odor, I can't tell you. The third ingredient for the Moroccan oil is butane. So just know, especially as we're getting close to campfire season, beware. So here is, yeah, that's definitely, you can see how greasy and flat that side of my hair is. Just like the other one. I'm gonna grab it and spray. Ooh, this one smells really good. What I like about both of these is you can see, or you can't see, there's no white residue. So I do love that about both of these products. Brush that in so that we can see if it gives lift and if it looks like the oil has been absorbed. You guys can see that too. And I'm gonna put a little bit more right on this upper part of the root. I have to say this one's not as easy to spray for some reason. I mean, it's not hard, it's just not as easy. That absorbs the oil nicely. Man, the smell of Moroccan oil products is tough to beat. So, now that we've given them both a little bit of a poof, they both look pretty good. I feel like I've got lift and volume on both sides. I do feel like I have a little bit more grease right here, but that's me, that's not the product. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit more right there and rub it in. I am gonna go through my day, you guys, and check in like at 4 hours just to see how these are holding up so that you can also see if I have a lift that stays and does my hair still look less greasy than it did before we sprayed them. I don't know, you guys. So far what I would say after just application, I love the smell of this one. I love the smell of Moroccan oil products. This does not have a scent at all, which I also love because then it's not going to interfere with any perfume I have on or any lotions or any other scents that I do want to smell. So I do like that this is neutral. In terms of the look right after application, to me, it looks like this side, the non-butane side, does have added fullness and looks less greasy. This side does have some added fullness, but I feel like it still looks greasy. You can see right through here, I can see a difference there. So right out of the gate, I'm feeling like the $6 version is working better than the Moroccan oil. The only downside is it doesn't smell as good, but it is cruelty-free and does not contain any butane. All right, so I'm gonna check in with you in about 4 hours and let's see which one is holding up and will either of them go the distance. All right, so we are back for the wear test. I did a peek at 3.5 hours and both sides still look good. So I'm like, let's just push it and see how long we can get some good wear out of both of these dry shampoos. And we're gonna check out. I need a little lip gloss. I didn't realize how bad my lips were looking. And I had on the new Cinderella, which is the old Cinderella by MAC, but it's now Cinderella by MAC. It's out. I don't know where. It's in the other room. So I'm just gonna use this Juicy Lip Plump by Tarte. I think it's Tarte, yeah. I love this one. I did this one on a Friday Face Off, but I figured with semi-greasy hair and no lip gloss, like I need some help. Okay, so you guys, has anybody been watching the Karen Read trial? If you love true crime documentaries or true crime stories at all, this is actually playing out right now live on Court TV. I watch it on Emily Baker's YouTube page because she's a former DA out of LA, and so she gives commentary, which really allows a common person like myself to watch a trial, and she inserts and sort of helps explain things along the way. Anyway, it's definitely sad because someone has died, but trying to figure out who's really responsible for the death of this officer has been, I thought I knew going into it, and now after every witness, I'm like, no, I don't think she did it. And then the next time I'm like, I think she did it. And then, no, I don't think she did it. It's like a mind. So if you like true crime and you like trying to sleuth stuff out and figure it out, let me know in the comments if you are watching anything on the Karen Read trial out of Boston. It's really interesting. In fact, I stay up way too late at night watching the witness testimonies from the day before. So let's get back to our dry shampoo face off. These are actually really pretty colors together. Okay, focus, Jody. So where are we at the 6 hour mark? When I look in the mirror, both have lost some volume, but hair loses volume throughout the day, even if you have like the best mousse on. So that's okay. I'm not too concerned about the loss of volume. I did have good volume for a couple hours, but for this being 3.5 day wear without an actual shampoo in the shower, I would have to say both still are holding up really nicely. And what I mean by that is both sides have volume and lift for having 3 days worth of oil in them, or on them. Does that make sense? Does that even sound right? But what does look better to me is this side. And it looks better to me because it just does not look greasy or oily. And we'll just take a peek up underneath there. It doesn't look greasy, and it did before I applied it. Now this side looks a little, it doesn't look as greasy as it did when we started, but I definitely feel like it looks a little bit more greasy. It just sticks to my head a little bit more than this side does. I mean, can you guys see that too? It just definitely looks, it still looks fine, but it doesn't look as nice as the Hask side. So I think you know how this one's gonna go. For $6, a clean brand and cruelty-free and vegan, and the results after a 6-hour wear test, this is definitely a better buy in my opinion. Now that doesn't mean that this one is bad. There's really nothing wrong with it. It performed okay. I just think the Hask performed better than okay, and definitely better than the Moroccan oil. I also get a little bit concerned with the butane in this one, but the scent, Moroccan oil, you know, this one wins if we're just in the scent category. Well, that does it for me today, you guys. This was a fun one, and it was one that I've been wanting to do because I use dry shampoo more and more as we get into the summer months, just because you're out doing stuff, you get a little, you know, more warm, your head sweats a little bit, you'll want to shower but maybe not wash your hair every time. So dry shampoo comes in great for those things, and when you have a product that's, I think, this good, why not? Again, I'll leave a link to both of these down below in case you are interested in knowing any more about either one of them. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave me a thumbs up. Let me know if you use a dry shampoo, and if you do, which one do you like? And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you back here in 2 weeks for another Friday Face Off, but I'll see you in just a couple days with another video. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.